As a senior in high school, Barbara Thomas received her first calling to work in long-term care. She worked as a receptionist during the week and assisted in the pharmacy on weekends for Margaret Wagner House. It was during her time there she learned how older adults could provide both knowledge and education, all the while receiving genuine care.
What young girl doesn't think of their father as a mentor? At least their first mentor. My father had a way of instilling confidence in me and probably all of his children. Whether he did something or not, he could convince me he knew how to do it and how I could do it better. Even the ski slopes, he never skied a day in his life, but he could teach me lessons in how to do it better. But honestly, I have had so many opportunities to be influenced by great leaders, starting with board chairs of the organizations I've worked with. Jep Carroll's well known in Lorain County. He was my very first board chair, followed by George Bent, Tom Perino, John Picken, Liz Burgess. Every one of the chairs I've worked with, I've learned from. Every one of the resident leaders I've worked with who have 2-year terms, I have always been in awe with. So I'm continually influenced by fabulous people. What a privilege every day. That's all I can say. Fabulous people.
Barbara credits her husband Bill for encouraging her to change her major in college, from education to special population and therapeutic recreation at Kent State University. It's a decision many residents at Kendal at Oberlin are glad she made. Being the first CEO of the facility, should she ever retire, there will be some big shoes to fill.
Our experience at Kendal has been very positive. We knew that Kendal at Oberlin was the place that we wanted to live. We had looked at other Kendals and we had looked at other retirement communities before moving, and it stood out among them. And we've not at all been disappointed. It's been a very good experience. And my own role there is not only to be a resident, but I'm also on the board of directors for Kendal Corporation. So I see a lot of Barbara, and what you see is what you get. Barbara is you don't get different faces when you see her in different settings. She's consistent, she follows up extremely well, and we've been very happy at Kendal, and Barbara and her team are a large part of the reason for that.
Consistency indeed. Barbara has been with Kendal of Oberlin for 27 years. She's been there since they opened their doors and enjoys every moment of it. It's a 50-minute commute that she looks forward to every day, and she considers it a great privilege.
But secondly, the privilege to have worked and opened Kendal at Oberlin, a community that serves the larger community with more than 60,000 volunteer hours a year, working or supporting 80 different nonprofits. I am motivated by that and what they do every day. And it can make a huge difference in what I think I can accomplish, seeing how they have carried out their lives and given back in so many different ways.
Her message is simple. Whether you have the answer or not, you can continue to grow through your mistakes, through reaching further than you should ever attempt, because you'll always land well, especially with the support of those around you. Barbara Thomas, a 2019 Leadership Lorain County Excellence in Leadership Honoree.